Good morning, everybody. Seriously, we are progressing, and the most important thing is that it is the first month of the year 2026, and we are starting like this. Imagine how in 90 days your life will be after you will go with a different mentality and begin to pick out those things that you started and you left them on the way. I believe you are already getting result and you're already working towards consistency. Thank you so much for believing to take this journey with me. Today, we are looking at detaching from external validation. All those limiting beliefs that we had, that we mentioned them at the beginning of this program. We are going to handle them one after the other. After we have exposed them, we'll start refilling it with confidence, refilling it with a lot of things. You'll be going already full because if we can detach you from them, from fear, from limiting belief, from inner voices, and we don't fill that space, and we don't occupy that space that the inner voice was occupying in your life with another positive thing, it is possible that they can come back. So ride with me. Detaching from external validation, that is reclaiming your internal authority. What is external validation? External validation is the habit of measuring your worth, decisions, and progress based on other people's approval. Can you imagine having your own life and you measure your worth, decisions by what people say? Oh, you are not as good as X. You will not take that serious again. Oh, you are not as good as Y. That is it. They say that I'm not good enough. They say that I am not. That's how you're going to take it. You're going to limit it that way because they have said so. You understand? Those are external validations. What people will say. People say you are very beautiful. You validate that one. People say you are very slow. People say you are very anything people say, that's what they believe. So this what sounds like this external validation. To break it down further, it sounds like what will people think? I will start when they support me. Let me post and see how many likes I get. Approval becomes the compass instead of the values. I've been saying this now. I said I have a boss who says likes and comment are for the babes. Are you getting it now? Are you getting where that word is coming from? Let me post and see how many likes I get. Whether what you post has helped somebody, whether it was valid, whether it's something that you know that it is people are trouble, you just want to see one like and comment. You just want to see your inbox flooding with comments so that it will show that what you have said is true. But as I mentioned, this same boss have said he has traveled out of this country to attend seminars for companies. When they have never commented on his post, but they were observing him. You understand? So I think if you are on social media, one concern should be if somebody has if the post has been able to reach one person, if the post has been able to reach, if it has not been able to reach somebody, do what the algorithm said that helps you to show your post to somebody. But once you do that, likes and comments shouldn't be a problem. Leave that for God. How does depending on external validation develop? External validation is learned early and reinforced over time through growing up rewarded only when praised. When once you fail exam, you are not good enough. But once you pass, you are good enough. And finally, those who have been failing or not passing number one are having jobs now, and those who are passing number one are not having jobs. Okay, it is village people. You see how when this type of mindset, when you know how you see how when you have this type of mindset, everything about your life, you shy away from responsibility. You keep tying your whatsoever that is happening in your life on something, you will never say it's because I, Marceline, have not done this correctly. You will never say it's because I, Marceline, did not take my 30 days mindset shift program seriously. All these things were mentioned there. You keep looking for who to blame. Fear of rejection or abandonment. Yes, because you think this person, what he's doing, if I say it, he will hate me, I will no longer have a friend. You decide to live by that rule. You decide to live by that rule because you want to feel to belong. You want to belong. You don't want rejection. You want to be. When once they know that you can argue their points, they will not like you around you. So you stay quiet. You don't stand for what you believe. You stay quiet so that you'll be validated by them. Social media metrics replacing self-assessment. You understand? Evaluate yourself and know if what you have done is correct or not. Evaluate yourself and see if the knowledge you are sharing is important or not. Let the social media metrics don't move you. The likes, the shares, and the comments. Look at self-trust and emotional safety. Yes, you don't know one where you'll be questioned and maybe you'll not be able to answer one question very well and people will see that you are not really prepared. You're looking for safety net. You're looking for where your emotions will not be toast. You're looking for where your self-trust will not be questioned. When approval equals safety, disapproval feels like danger. You understand? When each time they approve you, when each time they congratulate you, each time they say you have done this thing correctly, you are always very safe with it. Disapproval will feel like there's danger. Of which disapproval is just a way of pointing at the wrong direction or at the wrong things that you are not doing very much perfect for you to go and perfect. Disapproval lead to perfection. Disapproval lead to expertise. There's one thing I always say that the best time for me is when I have a problem with somebody and the person is insulting me. Though that has happened when I was growing, not now. You understand? As adult, we don't insult. As adult, you just prove your point and let somebody begin to evaluate his or herself to see from which direction he's standing and from which direction he's looking. This is because when I was growing, I understood that when somebody wants to insult you, he's giving you the real fact about your life. It is left for you to go and be saying, hey, that I talk, that I converse too much, that I gossip. Is it true? I don't gossip. When they say that, accept it. Accept it and work on it if you think it is bad. Don't argue. One of the best people that will tell you the truth about yourself are those who are angry with you and they have the opportunity to tell you who you are. Yes, I know some people will add maggie and exaggerate, but those things you yourself, you know that I don't do it. If somebody calls you a thief that you have never stolen somebody's thing, you will not be dwelling on that one to be crying. Hey, they say I'm a thief of which I'm not. No, you know that that's not you. But the ones that they say that you gossip, that you know that you gossip, don't argue. Know that that's a weakness that you're having, and just from that insult, mind the way you talk about people's things, and your life will be better. Damage caused by external validation, mental damage, anxiety, and overthinking. Yes, when once you are expecting people to say this now and they have not said it, you will be overthinking. Does it mean this is not correct? Okay, let me delete it. You keep from fooling. You keep, oh God, you'll be entering into fear like this. Fear is swallowing you already when you have this type of external validation type of mindset. People pleasing and decisions fatigue. When once something is okay by you want to ask if you do it, this person will be pleased with you. Will you be happy if you hear that I'm doing this? Will you be happy if you know that I'm doing this? Will you be okay if I can do this? You want people to validate it first. 6 or 7 people, and this type of persons at the end of the day, when you give them this role of, if you want to bet something great, don't tell people your plans yet. This type of statement cannot work through for this type of people because They want everybody to validate before they will put it that the point has been validated because people have validated it. They will always expose everything they have in their mind before they even start. Low self-esteem and identity confusion. You don't know who you are, that's why you want people to tell you who you are. And once they give another one, you start copying people's what people think about you and begin to think that it is you, which is not you. Low self-esteem. You always think that people are in the best position to decide for you more than your own self. Moral damage. Compromising values to fit in. You understand? You don't like alcohol because people the cycle you are with are those who mock those who don't drink alcohol. When I don't join church, you decide to compromise and start drinking alcohol to fit in instead of changing the cycle. You decide to compromise to fit in. You don't have the power to take decisions over your life to say that enough is enough. This person is not a friend. I have made up my mind that each time they are going out, I will not join them again. You understand? Saying yes when you should say no. That is just it. When they say like that, I knew that if I say I will not go, they will not be happy. So I decided to say yes so that they will be happy. Because I know that if I don't go, it will be a problem between me and them. You fear losing people. You losing personal boundaries. Yes, people will intrude into your boundaries until they will have authority over you because you are just there. You spiritual damage, disconnect from purpose and inner guardians. Yeah, you are hearing but from people now. You're not even hearing from your inner mind, your inner spirit, what is telling you to do. On talk less of what God is saying. Silencing intuition for public opinion. This thing is a very bad thing. I thank God for this mindset shift program. Living from the outside in instead of inside. Yeah, you live from outside. Your inside is saying a different thing, and your outside, your actions is showing a different thing. You can imagine that type of confusion. You're confusing your whole human being, of which you say your systems. That mindset shift has systems. It works according to system. Is mindset shift is changing your systems. You understand? Imagine putting all this your systems, your mental system, your inner voice, everything under people's opinion. Financial damage, undercharging to be accepted. Yes. If I say it is 1,000, they will say I'm too expensive. Let me say it's 300 pounds. Avoiding bold moves due to fear of judgment, chasing trends instead of aligned. You want to go for what this other person did and people were clapping for. You don't want to start your own. It makes you never to be unique. And in this our era of connection era, is uniqueness that pays. We are in the same room, but I have my own calling, you have your own calling. All of us are in social media. I'm a mindset shift coach, and you are the health or nutrition strategist or nutrition expert, but all of us are online. How to detach from external validation step by step. Yeah, it's good we should detach from it o. So pay serious attention to this now. Step one, recognize the pattern. Always. Awareness is always the best. You can't change what you don't see. So to recognize the pattern, after recognize the pattern, ask yourself, do I delay action waiting for approval? Do opinions control my emotions? The way forward, awareness breaks unconscious obedience. Yes, when you're aware, there are things that you will see that you have been making follow. Let's go this way, you are following, but which were things unconsciously you are working according to other people's rhythm. But when you are aware now, you'll be able to think, where am I going? What was I having anything to do at this moment? Where are they taking me to? Is it where we are going? Is it a seminar where we go and learn other things and connect with other important people in the society? If it's all about joker, No, I'm not going because I'm supposed to be. You find yourself reasoning out decisions before that will work for your good before saying yes for any proposal. Step two, separate feedback from identity. Feedback is information, not a verdict. You should separate feedback from information. Action. Learn to ask, is this feedback useful? Instead of, is this about me? You understand? They say separate feedback from identity. Feedback, this is all about somebody giving you feedback of what you did, giving you feedback from your product that you sold to the person, giving you feedback from the class, or from whatsoever that you did. Somebody wants to give you feedback from the dress you sold to somebody. Somebody wants to give you feedback, like the dress was not well sewn, it shows you are an amateur. Are you sure you really learn tailoring? It's like you just watch this thing on phone and you're trying to do it. Are you really sure you have really sit under somebody to really learn it? Are you sure you have a certificate? Are you sure if you did, are you sure you really complete and you finish and you understand? Those are feedback that wants to give you an identity that is not you. You may fail to sew that particular dress correctly, but you should also think about those who have come back to you to say thank you, you did it correctly. Thank you, you are my best customer. So that feedback should not tend to for you to conclude that you are not a good teller. That is separate feedback from identity. That feedback from that particular customer has made you to, as according to the person, the customer, you are the worst teller that he has ever met. That should not make you your identity, that you carry it all along in your mind that I'm a worst teller. I don't know how to sew a dress. Oh, where will I ever sew like this person? Oh, where will I ever sew like this person? See how this is customer is pressing this person. No. Think about those who have also said you are their best customer and move on. You may think about the little mistake you did on that dress, as well as could be that the person sold the dress on somebody whose shape is not as the same as the person, and he wanted you to bring us something. He explained a different thing using the image, the mental image he was having for another person's shape, and it could not match with his own. That is it. Learn to ask, is this feedback useful, instead of, is this about me? Yes, if you say this feedback useful, it's good. It should be meaning next time when somebody come and explain something to me, let me take what he wants and fit it to his own shape, so that I may call his attention to, this place will not be like this because it is only somebody that has hips that it can come out the way you want. As for your own, we can divert it this way and it still be good on you. As well as you should change that model. You should change that style. You should look for another style. Maybe that will warrant you to even go and learn the type of designs that particular fits your particular shapes and ones that doesn't fit particular shapes. So when somebody comes before you and is saying, you just go and check which shape is he having, which class does it fall inside. Oh, you are choosing a wrong dress for your shape. Your shape will not permit you to wear that type of dress and have it the way you're thinking. Way forward, when identity is stable, feedback becomes data. Yeah. When you are very much sure of who you are, when you are very much sure of who you are, I am a good teller. That feedback will only be data. It will only be information for you to adjust in one thing or the other. It will only be information for you to use to know whether you should go and learn the skill of how to identify different different models of dressing that can fit different shapes or different, I don't know how to put it, but I think you're getting it. You understand? It will be like a data. It's information that I give you. You are gathering to know in which skill you are supposed to learn next. Step three, build internal metrics. You should build internal metrics. Stop using likes, praise, or applause as proof. Internal metrics is knowing that what I'm doing online is correct, knowing that what I'm doing in my office is correct, knowing that the way I work is good. Whether somebody is seeing or it is not seeing it, it is good. And be open to any criticism so that you use it as data to improve yourself, so that you use it as data to know in which area you are supposed to go and learn some more new things and be the first person to even showcase it. You understand? Those are things that should be helpful to you. Stop looking for how many people came today and they were praising me because of what I'm doing. Nobody came. Even the whole year, nobody has said so. But money keep coming. Customers keep coming. Know that they're coming because you know the work. Though they're coming without saying, hey, you are the best, so you are the this, so. But why are they are coming back? Because you know it. They're coming back because you know it. Action. Create personal success indicators. Did I show up? Did I act in alignment? That's all. Create personal success indicators. That's it. For example, I want to use a live my story. Or yeah, when I started affiliate marketing, and I struggled until I got to where I started making sales. To scale the sales, when I present on somebody in a class of 50, 400, and nobody buys immediately, what I do is before the next day, the class, assuming the class ends around 9, the whole place is quiet. First thing I do is how many people were connected at the beginning of the class. I can see 20. How many people followed me up to the level of when the class was I was in the middle of the presentation? I will see 15. How many people followed me up to the end? I will see 5. In that case, I will know that I'm not supposed to expect any sale yet. But what I'm supposed to do is to the next day I'm supposed to send like 4 motivational content into that group so that those who did not go through it will go through it. You understand? And when I send, I begin to check how many people have gone through it, how many people have gone through the motivation. Before the day will go to an end, I will have 2, 3 sales from that same class. And it will, if I extend it to 3 days, sales will increase to 5, 6, why not 7? You understand? And another thing that if I check and I see that yes, people really followed me, at least 15 people followed me to the end, 20 people followed me to the end out of the class of 100. Okay, why have they not buy? I go back to my script. Did I miss it? Because when with this WhatsApp presentation, especially when you're forwarding messages, when you miss one, when you make mistake and jump one, oh, your presentation is not as sweet as the tone in which you are coming. Just start getting messy a type. That's another thing that I will check. In those type of classes, I know what to do. The strategy I will use. I can offer to use my voice again to do the presentation. Like one morning, I want in the place of sending motivational messages, I use my voice to present again the business because I've already seen that my script were not really perfect. I did not succeed to send them the way I prepared them. That is what is called create personal success indicator. You understand? Did I complete what I planned? That should be the most important thing. Way forward. Progress measured internally builds confidence. When you measure your progress internally, when you evaluate yourself internally, it gives you confidence. Step 4, practice self-approval. Give yourself what you seek from others. Give yourself what you seek from others. You seek help from others in which way? Is it the digital skill? Is it how to make videos and upload on YouTube? You always ask somebody to come and assist you. Give yourself that skill. Give yourself that skill, learn it. and start doing it yourself. Action each day. End each day by acknowledging your effort. That's good. Way forward. Self approval weakens the need for external permission. When once you already know that this thing I'm doing very well and I'm progressing at a ratio that is okay for me, you will never give permission to any external approval or permission for somebody to give you the go ahead before you got indulged into something. Step 5, strengthen boundaries. Approval seeking survives weak boundaries. When you keep that's point 5 is strengthen boundaries. When you keep asking for approval from people, approval seeking survives weak boundaries. When you keep asking for approval from people, it will make you to keep somebody in your cycle that was not supposed to be there. Those are people that you will have made boundaries for them not to ever cross. You allow them to keep crossing. Action practice saying no without explanation. People must not know why you don't want to do it. You must not give reasons. No, I don't want to do it. Let it be so. Way forward, boundaries protect identity and energy. Yeah, it will protect your energy. Oh, it's going to help you. Step 6, normalize disapproval. Not everyone is meant to understand or support you. So if you ask help from anybody and the person doesn't give you, it is normal. Don't begin to say during his own time, I was there. Why is it not for me? But you those things will not help you. Live your life in such a way that whether there's somebody or nobody, you can succeed. I always have this word that I tell myself every day, that nothing dies in my hands and nothing can stop me from anything that I've decided to do it. And that has been working for me. The more you prove to me that I don't know, the more I get angry in my spirit and I want to know it now. When I look at anything that somebody is doing that I admire, I follow the person closely to see how it is being done. What you see me do today, this YouTube videos that you are seeing me doing today, those are things I've seen others do. I did not know how it happens. I have been doing it. I've seen people who webinars and I'm moving forward. What about people that I've asked them to teach me and they have refused? It was normal. It was normal. What about those who are doing it very perfectly and they don't even want to coach me, even if I pay? It's just very much normal. Reframe disapproval as confirmation of individuality. Yeah, if you don't accept to work with me, it means that individually I'm supposed to do it. It means this thing was not meant for joint agreement. This was thing was meant for two people to sit before it comes out correctly. It means that I can do it personally. Don't always tell anything that wants to disturb your peace like that. Tell it like that. She has refused now. Who will help me? Where will I do? I don't even know anything. Where will I start? This type of word should stop coming from your mouth. Who said you don't know anything? Who said where will you start? Start from somewhere. Sit there. Sit there and start from where you can start. We have a chat GPT. Ask, explain everything to the person, to him. Let him tell you what you are supposed to do. Start. Freedom grows when approval is no longer required. Yes, that is when you flourish. Step 7, anchor to purpose, not people. Purpose outlives opinions. Anchor to your purpose. Hang up to your purpose. What is my purpose? Hang up to that one, not people. People will leave you, but your purpose will stay with you and feed you and pay your bills. Return to your why when that appears. This why is why you started. What caused me to be doing this? What caused me to start mindset shift journey? So anything I will be facing out there, whether they call me for a presentation to address students somewhere in a school to encourage them to do what, and it doesn't come out well, let me ask why I started it. Let the outcome of that presentation not weigh me down. Whether I sign a contract, the next day they cancel because I've heard that there's another expert somewhere more than me. Why I started it should not weigh me down. We have heard a lot of words that should keep you burning in fire in anything you are doing. We have also heard that experts today was where they were once beginners, they were once learners, they were once those who could make mistake also. Give yourself back those words and move on. Way forward. They say action, return to yes to your why when that appears. Way forward. Purpose centered living is validation proof. When your life is run around your purpose, my purpose, that is a validation. That shows you have already, that's a proof to show that you have already validated yourself. So take this. When you stop auditioning for approval, you start living authentically. So seek for authenticity in your own life. Try by all means and get it. To be authentic by your own self over your own purpose by without asking anybody approval. Your power returns the moment you choose self-trust over applause. Did somebody hear me to the end? Have you been following what I've been saying to the end? I know you're leaving this class with another fire. Thank you so much for following all through. Thank you for those who have been dropping that comment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For those who went back to their pages or wanted to start something online, I asked for you people should download ChatGPT. I also asked what you can start as a beginning. I would also like to know the feedback if you are facing any difficulty, or I would like to see what you have done, and so far as your brain open to something, you can get to me inbox, let's sit, chat, and I give you more details on what you should do because I think I can help you at my own level. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a nice day.